Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to TRG Central. This is episode 2A of the TRG 2023 replay of the Triple Crown Series. Well, as all of you know, the field for the 2023 Kentucky Derby was shook up quite drastically, and our pre-play had the original fields in it. So tonight we're going to reset the two heat races with the field that was used in the actual Kentucky Derby. So what that means, there'll be two heat races. Each heat race will have 9 horses, since there was only 18 horses in the official Kentucky Derby. But in order to do that, I'd like to keep the statistics separate from the other two projects that we're covering. As as we've done in the past, we'll be using the 2023 Road to the Triple Crown set that is available through the subscription service at asggames.com. So in order to do that, we need to take the original data disk and we're going to clone it. So come up here, we take the original 2023 Road to the Triple Crown, to the Kentucky Derby. I'm sorry, it's the Road to the Triple Crown. And make sure the Road to the Kentucky Derby type data disk. And we'll have to rename it, and we'll name it the 2023 official Kentucky Derby. So this is the only thing that it's going to be used for is to run the two heat races to the Kentucky Derby with the original field, and then the top 10 finishers in the heat races based on time will get slotted into the field for the Kentucky Derby. Let's see, we'll go with 23 UK. Okay, so once we have the new data disk named and a data disk ID, we'll create a clone. And we want to copy all the races because we do have the unofficial, official fields for both heat races and a new unofficial Kentucky Derby race on the data disk. So. And we don't want any of the stops and no results. Okay, so that should be cloned, and we go with the activate, and see, we can activate the new data disk, which is now a user data disk. You see it right here, unofficial, official K, Kentucky. And we'll click it, activate it. Now, if everything went right, I should be able to go to the reports. And down here somewhere will be, we'll expand the field a little bit. Here we have the special unofficial heat race. I imagine we can call it unofficial, official. There's heat race 2, and there should be a new Kentucky Derby. Yeah, here it is. The new Kentucky Derby special official finals. So we now have our special user data tip. Again, this will keep the statistics of the 2 free races and the final all together, and it won't interfere with either of the other 2 projects, which is the PrePlay of the Triple Crown and the 2023 Road to the Triple Crown. So, have that all done. Now we can't go to schedule because I did not add a new schedule for those 3 races. So we're going to have to go to the race selection and run them individually. But first, I guess we can come over to the races again. And I guess we could have clicked on them because I did already fill them in. So let's click on this one. You can see it from the number over here. It has 9 horses in the field. Here's 9 horses. Now, we do this exactly the same way we do other heat races. Heat race 1 has the horses that were in the odd number post positions, and heat race 2 has the horses in the even post positions. Here's our 1, and we hit show, do field, tap it twice, reincarnate, chase road, sun thunder, rage king, rocket man, and mandarin hero. The other race has verifying, confidence gain, king barnes, mage, disarm, angel empire, therma Soto Gate, Cyclone Mitchell, and King Russell. Now, in real life, the mage was the winner. In the Kentucky Derby, we'll see how that goes. Remember, some of these horses are still only rated for the races up to the Kentucky Derby. So mage will not get a new card until issue 2 comes out of the subscription storage, and then it'll have his card will have the statistics for the Kentucky Derby added. As of right now, we're expecting at least 30 plus horses to be recarded for the Priestess and Black Eyed Susan. Okay. Back out of this. Again, we're going to go to the race selection screen, and we're going to go down and find the Kentucky Derby. So we go to Special Official Heat Race 1. Again, here's the races. Here's the horses for the race. Again, we can review the past performances. And unfortunately, since we did not copy any statistics over, you do not see any of the heat races that were run in the 2023 Road to the Triple Crown. Again, this user database only captures statistics that are run inside that database. And another thing that maybe I may not have mentioned in the past when viewing the screen besides the morning line, you see it's not too bad as far as odds go, although tap it twice is the odds-on favorite. And you can, as you see I put a note in here, click the horse name to view their card. So once he hits show, there you go, and that's his card. And that is his real-life record up to the Kentucky Derby. So, we're going to not change the post positions because they are post positions based on the 18-field Kentucky Derby. And we want to save this out, so none of these are check marked. Also, we know the track in real life was fast, so we'll leave it fast. And we'll go ahead and start the race. Okay, we're at Churchill Downs. Again, we'll go over the field. You have hit show, 2 fills, tap it twice, reincarnate Chase's Road, Sun Thunder, Rave Cane, Rocket Can, and Mandarin Hero. Let's go ahead. I think we're about ready to start the race. We'll check the steward's tower, make sure all the horses are ready. And I guess they're off. First out of the gate was Mandarin Hero, but horse 5, Chase's Road, got a really good first turn, and he leads the pack going into the turn. Rocket Can second, Rage Cane third. Midway through the turn, we still have Chase's Road out in front, Rocket Can and 2 fills. Looks like there's a little change in the order, and in fact, Chase's Road is slowed down and tapped it twice, and Rocket Can have passed him going into the back stretch. And we see Jason Road takes the lead again going into the home stretch. And then Jake's Road, tap twice, hit show, tap twice, takes the lead in the home stretch, going down to the final turn. And wow, look at that finish. There's 2 horses neck and neck, and we're going to have to get the photo finish to see who won. And we also have a jockey inquiry, which could disrupt the whole race standings. Okay, and it looks like Jason's Road wins by a neck over tap it twice, hit show third, Raise Cane fourth. So what I'm going to do here is just write down the times, and you see we have a disqualification of Rocket Can. We go down here, and there's the photo finish, and a jockey inquiry Rocket Can disqualified, move back 1 space. Okay, so Chase's Road is 2.0, 3.2, tap it twice, 2.0, 3.4, third one is hit show, 2.0, 3.6, along with Rain Cane, 2.0, 3.6, 2 fill 244, 4.4, and then we have Rocket Can. We're going to put a little asterisk here for me to denote that he was disqualified. And then the next horse is Sun Thunder, 2.04.8. And we probably don't need the other 2. In case we do, we'll just come back to them. So that ends that race. We'll go on and do the race selection again. And we'll go to the special heat race 2. Again, we're not checking anything. We're going with the post positions as we had discussed earlier in the broadcast. So let's go to Churchill Downs. Go over the field one more time. Verifying. Confidence Game. Caves Barn. Mage. Disarm. Age of Empire. Emma Sultigat. Cyclo Midship. And King Russell. Okay, so I guess we're all set to run the second heat race. Remember, the top 10 race times will qualify for the finals. So let's go ahead and check the Stewart Tower. Everything seems to be fine. And given the signal, they're off. Out of the gate first is Cyclone Midship, but Verifying gets an early lead along with Mage. I can't remember, Mage was the winner of the real Kentucky, official Kentucky Derby, so we'll see how well he does as we're going through the first turn. Going into the back stretch, we have Verifying and Mage and King's Barn and Angel of Empire. So the back stretch, we have Verifying Angel Empire and King's Barn. Going into the turn, we have King's Barn taking the lead, but Verifying comes around there extremely fast, takes a major lead over the rest of the pack, and looks like Angel Empire is caught up a little, but probably not enough to win. So, and there you have it. That's the heat race 2. Okay, first place was Verifying at 2016. Verifying again, the best time in heat race 1 was 2:03.2. So heat race 1 was relatively slow paced compared to Angel Empire. Like he makes it a 2.022. King's Barn 2.022. Cyclone Midship 2.028. And then Confidence Game 2.3.6. Oh, that ends up being the first horse that's lower than the winner in Heat 1. So that means there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 6 horses down to 203.2. The next one tap it twice at 2.304. And he beats Disarm at 2.3, 2.030. Okay, so let's see how many are all under 2.04. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So any horse that ran 2.04 or slower does not make the cut. And that means Mage, our official Kentucky Derby winner, is not even in the final. Again, if you look at Mage's prior statistics, you'd have a hard time thinking that Mage would have been a contender. But again, like I mentioned in real life, then Mage won the Kentucky Derby. He'll probably be the favorite going into the Preakness. So anyway, we have our top 10. So let's go over to create a race. We'll pull that race down, the Kentucky Derby Special Final. All this stays the same. We go save and we hit option 8, which doesn't change any of the Kentucky Derby information. It just goes straight to the select field screen so we can fill out the field. Again, we'll be having 10, and we're just going to rank them by qualifying time. So let's see, that's Verifying is going to be in post position 1. And you see we have 2 cards. We've already done a little bit of prep work for issue 2. That's what the 2's for on this one. So you see he is kind of actually slow. His rating dropped a little bit after the Derby. But anyway, we'll throw his original card in post position 1. Let's see. Then there'll be Angel of Myrrh Angel Empire. Same here. We pick his 0 card, that's his original. And then the King Barnes. Same here. We pull the original. And 202. The next 202 is Cyclone Mitchell. Pull the 0. And 2023's, whoops. 2023 0 card. Let's put Kane Barnes back. And you see, if you make a mistake like I just did, you drag and drop it back where it belongs. Okay, that's 4. Okay, that's all the 201 and 202. The 203. And yeah, it looks like Jason's Road. And 203.4. That's that Tippet Trice. Zero 3.6 Hit Show. And Confidence Game. And Raised Cane. And the last one is 203.8. Again, all these were under 204, and that's disarmed. And first thing you gotta make sure of if we're using all the original cards in that season ID 2023 0. And we check and see if we have duplicate jockeys. Angel Empire, Louisiana's, and Jake's Rose, 4 round. Okay, 4. Yeah, here he is. He's gonna take over. Road's actually a little better. I don't see any other duplicates. So it looks like we said everybody has carry 126. Save the field. Get ready to run. We can just start the race here. And there you go, there's our top 10. Looks like we have a couple outsiders in Cyclone Mitchell, Chase Road, and Disarm, along with Ray's Cave. Everybody else has a pretty good shot at winning this. Favorite, we have Angel Empire and Tippet Dice. So let's go to the Churchill Downs and get the race underway. Again, we'll do the post position, verifying Angel Empire, King's Barnes, Cyclone Midship, Jason's Road, Trap It Twice, Hit Show, Confidence Game, Raise Cane, and Disarm. So, looks like everything's all set. Here the Stewart's Tower is ready to give us to go. And looks like fine, and we're off. Out of the gate first was Cyclone Mitchell, one of the outside with the huge odds to see how long he lasts in the pack. Okay, leading going into the first turn is Disarm. And then Verify catches up to midway along with Confidence Game. Okay, Angel Empire has some movement left, so we'll do an undo and see if we can use up his 12 points. I have to switch start way. I have to give him out to the far lane and see how far he can go. If he doesn't really make up much ground, he would have been there anyway. I guess that's good. Okay, we get back into spectator mode. And going into the back straight, we have Verifying with the lead. Jason's Road and Tap It Twice, and real close. Oh, we have a new leader going into the back turn. It's the Hit Show, followed by Verifying. And King's Barn has come up too, heading into the home stretch. It's an interesting group. 10, Disarm takes the lead. No, it's Verifying. No, it's King's Barn. And it looks like we have another photo finish. We take a look here, and we have either Verifying or King's Barn with the win. Disarm is going to be third, and we'll have another tiebreaker photo finish for fourth with Tap It Twice and Angel of Empire. So let's go to the final result board. And we have Verifying wins by a nose over King's Barn, Disarm, Angel of Empire, and then Tap It Twice. Wow, that was a very, very close race. You see the top five were all within 2 lengths of each other. Just a good dice roll or two for any of them could have made them the winner. Well, I think hope you all enjoyed this unofficial, official rerun of the Kentucky Derby with the official Kentucky Derby field from the 2023 Kentucky Derby. Again, this was just a special presentation. This is episode 2A. So this is Gary from TRG Central signing off, and everybody have a good night.